Hi everyone! Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna do some Final Fantasy. I haven't streamed this one yet. I got my little pretty little outfit on here. I worked together a pretty outfit. Don't judge me for my hot bars. They are gonna be messy. But I figured we'd start off in the gold saucer and we do a gate. Uh, we do a little thing. We gotta save baby Bootkins. Gotta save this Chocobo chick. I'm so excited. Also, big thanks to Babbel for sponsoring today's stream. If you wanna sign up and get a big discount, if you do !Babbel in the chat, or if you click on the panel below the stream, you will get a link that will support me financially, support the stream. Ah! Bomb! And will also get you a nice tasty discount. Um, we're going to be going over some of their features in a little bit, but I figured I wanted to start. I totally beefed that. Where is the... Here we go. Alright, stricken schoolgirl, get me back up there. Get me back up there. I love that they put parkour in this game, because that is what I play every game for. That is why I play Fortnite. That is why I play... Any video game should have parkour in it. That's why I'm enjoying Death Stranding. It's just hiking parkour. Oh. Get some spacer in that bomb. I don't want to get knocked off prematurely. Doesn't matter. Although it is MMO platforming, so it's not the best. I've gotten pretty good at... I haven't done this one very much. I've gotten pretty good at the Leap of Faith ones, which are like the consistent ones that there's like 3 different ones, I think. There's like Balladia, and then a like self one, and then one that's really easy. But those are nice because you're just picking up little trophies on the path and stuff like that, and you can get good at them. I think which one you get is determined by the time that the gate takes place. But this one I have only done once or twice before. Oh, there we go. We made it. Hello, little baby. Little baby chocobo. There we go. Boom. Get some of that. There we go. But yeah, I've been doing a bunch of stuff. I've been saving up in the gold saucer to get their special gold points, because you could get special mounts and stuff. I already got a cool big turtle. Oh, that's upstairs. God, I'm so lost. I'm never in Wonder Square. But I love a parkour, so I'm so happy that they put parkour in this game for when I am tired of doing dungeons. Oh, that is also not the right way. I'm gonna try and get to the entrance square, cause we got some Cactpot to play. Cause your daily Cactpot. Or daily mini Cactpot, rather. Let's see what we got. So I'm at 139,000 roundabout. There are solvers for this that I've used in the past, but it doesn't matter because I just got the massive jackpot on the first try. Holy crap. I've only ever done that with solvers before. That's insane. I can't believe it. I cannot believe my luck. Okay, so I'm not gonna get that. Yeah, there we go. That's more like what I usually get without the solvers. Let's see. Let's try this diagonal. That's promising. There we go. 306. It costs 10 to buy in, so I think you basically can't lose money in any of these. That's the thing is I usually I don't like gambling systems in games, but like you can't lose money with most of the stuff here. But yeah, every 20 minutes they do a gate. So maybe we'll come back and do another one. But first, let me get in my hardcore armor. my cool Dark Knight set. I've got I'm playing on the free trial, so there's a level cap of 60. I have Dragoon at 60, and then I've been working on Dark Knight because I'm in the Heaven's Word expansion. And it was recommended to me as having really good story. This game does storytelling so well. I'm stunned that I got wrapped into an MMO story. But let's see if we can do some tribal quests. So let's head to the Hawthorn Hut in the East Shroud, because I'm doing the Sylph ones. I finished the Amalja. I'm currently working on the Sylph, Kobold, and Ixal quests. Let me actually... I have these themed, but I'm gonna use... This is the one I got from the Gold Saucer. Because this is a big tortoise. It's a big tortoise. And he can fly. Like this. I love this game. This game is fantastic. It's so good. It just Gameras up into the sky. But let's grab some quest allowances real quick. Let's do a few tribal quests. Okay, so let's see. We gotta find tipsy sylphs and splash them with water. Here, let me get out of my mech suit. Gotta destroy Greater Banestools, and we have to presumably deliver some pumpkin bombs. But I've been trying to level Dark Knight. Oh, not that. There we go. I am still not entirely sure how to tank, but people have been telling me I've been doing okay. So, I'm a little underleveled for these quests, but that'll get me a good chunk of XP. I struggled with figuring out, like, all the stuff, especially because Dark Knight starts at level 30. I had to, like, learn all the stuff instead of kind of being used to the tank actions. If I had, like, started with a tank class. Because Dragoon and Lancer are both DPS. Oh, I gotta... Here. Have some water. There we go. So there should be 3. Which means there should be 2 more in this circle, probably. But I got my pink armor. All my classes gotta have pink armor, because... What am I gonna walk around in a suit of heavy armor that isn't pink? Like, I'm not a sociopath. But I've been having a blast with this. I've been doing it, it's been my sort of off-stream comfort game for a while, and it has been just delightful. I've tried it, I've, like, run up at it definitely a couple times. And kind of bounced off, but, like, allowing myself to skip text that wasn't, like, inherently related to the main story quest for the first bit definitely helped. I read all the main story quest stuff, and that was nice. Because it's really well written. It's such a well written game. And I appreciate that they have stuff like the audio bars that you see on the side of my screen and stuff for accessibility options. Make it easier to tell if something's going on that I'm just not paying attention to the sound for. I've filtered it out or something. But I've been leveling Dark Knight. I've also been leveling Miner and Goldsmith. because in the free trial you don't have access to the market boards, so that has been something I've been figuring out how to do myself. Which is definitely not the easiest way to do things, but I've been having fun with it. Even the class quests are pretty, like, solidly written. The gathering and crafting class quests less so, but... Oh my goodness! Baz, that's you! You're here! Yes, is that your boy? That looks like your boy. Oh my god, I died. I was paying attention because I was watching you. Yeah, I'm also slightly underleveled for these, which is not less than ideal. You run back. Let me do a corpse run. Hold on. I'm coming. I'm coming. I got my pseudo armor. Hold on. We're gonna pretend I didn't die. But yeah, I'm playing on Cactar. If anyone else is on Cactar, it's okay. Look, see, it's like I never died. Let's try this again, and this time not beef it. Oh, I'm too far away. I was like, why are my attacks not hitting? I'm just like fully... That's one of the other things, is in playing this game I've learned that mostly I just have to look at my hotbar and not at what is going on. Thank you, Best, for helping. Yeah, after this one I might swap to Dragoon. Because I'm definitely more confident with Dragoon than I am with Dark Knight. Get it stun in there. And then drop some water on it. There we go. Easy. Let me swap over to Dragoon, which is my... I really like this armor. This is a glamour. I have my actual armor is better stats than this, but thank you. I worked hard on it. Like, it has to be pink. It all has to be pink. I actually just realized I don't know how to party up with people in this game. I don't know how that works. So let's grab the pumpkin bombs. I'm gonna take care of these bane stools first. Just so I know where I'm supposed to take the pumpkin bombs. Because otherwise I'm just gonna have a bunch of orange circles. That I don't know which one to go to. Alright. Splash some spring water on this bane stool. Get out of here. But I've typically been doing three quests of each, what's it called? Each, Beastman tribe, of the 4 that I'm currently working on. Trying to manage that. So there should be one more Bane stool. There it is. Because I'm doing the 3 I mentioned before. I'm also working on the who are in Heaven's Ward. We're like little bug guys. They're like kind of look like crab-like almost. Because I'm not a huge bug fan, but I think they're cute. And their story is really interesting because they're like former hive mind, essentially. So they're kind of figuring out what they're doing. Alright, so I gotta go this way, but I have a little timer, so I gotta make sure that I'm resting up where I can. So I stop at this moongrass patch. There we go. Don't know exactly where this is going. But this kind of stuff I definitely have to use Dragoon for, because otherwise all these toads would be attacking me if I was doing Dark Knight. Because they're a few levels higher than my Dark Knight currently is. Oh, come on. Do we have a... There we go. Okay, we have a Moongrass right there. Just hit this. And also, if I walk through these fates, I'd get sucked into them. Okay. Get topped off. But yeah, all these self-heed size and stuff would be wrecking me. If I was trying to do this, especially as a tank with the like increased enmity. Although I guess that's relegated to a stance, so it wouldn't have to be. But yeah, I've tried to do a couple of these with Dark Knight, but it's not entirely possible. Although I should probably swap to Dark Knight when I turn them in so I can get the XP. They don't give a lot of XP because they mostly give reputation, but they're still pretty solid. The Ixal quests are the ones that I think most actively invested in, like the story of the Ixal and the Vath. But I can't and the Amalja, but I can't advance any of the Realm Reborn stuff. Yeah, the Daily Beast. I know I've gotten a lot of Goldsmith XP from the Ixal ones because those are all crafting quests. But I think the Amalja, the Ixal, and the Vap are the ones that I'm most invested in. But I have to get all of the Realm Reborn ones up before I can fully... Oh, I can't turn them in because it's level 45. So I'm just shy of being able to turn it in as a Dark Knight. So I'll just slam these. But the Sylph quests, I don't know. Out of all the quests, I think the Sylph ones are kind of the most shallow. They're not bad. They're just kind of like fetch quests and delivery quests and stuff. Without super a lot of like backing, as far as I can tell. But there are some other ones. Let's head over to Fallguard Float and we'll pick up some Ixal quests. But yeah, you have to advance all of the Realm Reborn ones to Trusted before you can advance any of them anymore. So I'm working on the Sylphs so that I can get more Amalja. You may be able to tell I like them considering I have the Sister of Ash title, which you get for reaching Trusted with them. Alright, let's get my Goldsmith out. I have a separate one for the Ixali quests because you have to have special special gloves equipped to do these, to make these things. So this is the delivery one. Let's see how much I am at with the Ixal. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't matter what order I do these in, because I'm not about to hit a thing. So silver rings will do 150. That's probably my best bet, is to do... I would need 9 silver rings. Or I could make... God, that's so many copper rings. That's probably not a good idea. So can I make 9 sets of silver rings is what I have. Let's see. And I've made this mistake before. It's silver rings, not silver ring S. I need silver ingots. I think I just got some silver ore. Okay, I can't do 9, I don't think, but I can make a bunch. So I can do most of it this way. But I've been having fun with the crafting, especially with when you can do like auto synthesis like this for recipes you've already made. All right, so that's 5. So for this, I can make. I should do 3. Because I can only turn them in batches of 3. So I got 1 batch of silver rings we can turn in. Let's see, my inventory is so full. Alright, so that's 150. Brass cudgels are the next. And that's 40 XP for 1. So let's see how many brass cudgels I can make. Oh, there we go. It's probably a lower to level. Brass cudgel, brass cudgel. I need brass ingots, but I'm good on the other ingredients. So how many do I need? If they give 40 each, I need to make 300 points worth. So what is that? 10 would be 400. 8 would be 320. So if I make 7, that's what, 280? So let's make 7 of these. Oh, I have to make brass ingots, so I need 7 brass ingots. There we go. As you might be able to tell, this is also great, great for me because it does math. And I like math because I'm a Dorcas. Ooh, I got a high-quality brass ingot. That's not going to matter when I turn it into a cudgel. Because I want to use high-quality. Synthesize those up. And then we'll get some ones where we're actually going around. But the Ixal here are building a hybrid balloon airship. Because traditionally the Ixal use balloons, and then they rely on the winds blown by the primal Garuda. Who many Ixal worship. But these Ixal don't worship Garuda, so they want to be able to drive under their own power, fly under their own power, rather. Because they're like bird people who no longer have their wings. Alright. Let's drop all these off. Alright, so we got 430. So if I do 6 brass rings, I think then I should be set up. Is it brass rings or bronze rings? Copper rings. I'm glad I double-checked. Yeah, because I need 3 to get 10, so 6 will be 2 batches. But I really like the Beastmen quests. I think that they've been fantastic. Copper rings. That's a level 4 recipe. Perfect. But I think they're really fun. Definitely this game benefits from having a lot of care put into its story in a way that I think a lot of MMOs don't really care, especially at low levels. Right? It's like, okay, you gotta grind through this stuff to get there. I might have to remake one because I don't think they like it when you combine high quality. Yeah. So let me make one more, and I'll make sure that this one is standard quality. Just do a standard synthesis. That's the other thing, is that crafting things actually is a mini game if you're not doing quick synthesis. And you can only do quick synthesis for stuff that you've already made. There we go. Get that done. That'll give me 70. and a moonstone. Oh, I just leveled up to 40 goldsmith, so I have another goldsmith quest I can do now. Let's talk to Rosal Katlan the Prudent to get some quests. But yeah, they're making their hybrid balloon airship the Dezel Kalan. So I'm building pieces for this airship, and as you complete the sort of main quests for it, as your relationship goes up, you like start adding more parts to the thing. So these two quests are in Kurthus, it looks like. So let's go to Kurthus. Kurthus is where a lot of the Heavensward stuff has been happening. So I've been running all around Kurthus. That's been a delight. I just tried to fly when not on a mount. I also have this cavalry drake, which is, God, my character must be so gold. I have this cavalry drake that I got from doing the Amalja quests, which is very fun. I love the cavalry drake. It can do a little gout of fire for fun. There you go. Take out some of these feral crocs. Oh, this I can do as a Dark Knight. Oh, you know what? I actually... gotta try and... There we go. I had to cut off its beard. I forgot it's not a slaying quest, it's a procurement quest. But the Dark Knight quests have been really fun, because it does some pretty solid, like, character building for my character. Like, my player character gets some pretty good characterization in that, which is fantastic, because I've never seen that happen in any other MMO I've played. Which, to be fair, is not that many. So now this, I have to say the code phrase, so that the Cop9 carrier knows who I am. Alright. Let me speak with Roydaloin. The only problem with Kurthus is that everyone's names are French, and I don't know how to pronounce them. Because there's absolutely a character whose name is spelled Roaille, and it's pronounced Huayu. And so I just had to be confused in the first voiced cutscene after being introduced to that character. Alright, cool. So I got my components. So the big thing for the Ixal quests is you gotta get these special components, and then you can craft the... I gotta use my Ixali quests outfit. You can craft the appropriate components. So now that I have access to this crafting facility, I have to make a high-quality ballast component and 2 high-quality cockpit interior components. So I'm gonna go to my Excel quests. So let's find the ballast component. Here we go. And these you can't quick synthesis. These you have to do regular. So let me up the quality, make sure we're getting a... There we go. 100% chance of being high quality. And we got a ballast component. And then we need 2 cockpit interior components. So I'll have to do this one twice, but... does not look like it'll be too difficult. Just max out our quality there. Slam that progress bar. Bada bing, bada boom. And let's make one more. Here we go. Awesome. So we can now deliver these to Rosal Katlan. Fly on over to Falgard Float. Check that out. But yeah, I'm excited to stream this because this has been my. I apologize if my play is a little clunky because I'm I would not classify myself as being good at Final Fantasy XIV, but I have a blast playing it. It's so fun. And again, big thanks to Babbel for making it so that I can stream this, making that a financially reasonable decision. Here's your cockpit interior components. I love this. They don't want to admit that a non-Excel can be good at crafting, so they're like, "Your work, amazing it, amazingly acceptable it is. Pains me it does to reach for hand of featherless ones. But perhaps this pride, that which held back my kin for so long, it is. Perhaps over is the time to dwell on past. A simple dilemma it is not. A simple answer I shall not find. And so place full trust in you I still cannot. Some trust in you, perhaps. Perhaps not. I love the Excel. And especially it's nice because a lot of the like opinions of like the sort of like what they might call themselves the civilized peoples are very dismissive of the beast tribes, where it's like they have a complex society and desires and you know, they're drafting airship plans and all this stuff, and people don't give them enough credit. So I'm glad that they wrote in a lot of stuff to like show that these are like also very complex characters, right? They're not this like monolithic bad guy where it's just like, yeah, just slaughter them to get a million pelts, and then which I think is a really cool way of doing that. It still has its issues, but I think it does itself pretty well. Let's fly out to Tailfeather in the Forelands. We'll do some Vath quests. But to anyone who's been considering getting a Babbel subscription, it's one of the top language learning apps. It has intuitive lessons that are actually designed. I know there are some language learning applications out there that are sort of automatically generated. And I've used them and they're fine, but it's neat to see a service that has like lessons designed by people who are there to teach the language. Its studies have shown that Babbel can help you start speaking a new language in 3 weeks. There's a 20-day money-back guarantee. And they have all sorts of languages. They have a whole list of them. Which is it's really cool to see. I've enjoyed sort of my poking around in Babbel. I picked Dutch because I learned a little bit of Dutch from other language learning sites, but I kind of fell off it because I lost my like streak, and that was the only thing keeping me coming back because the lessons weren't particularly engaging. So I've jumped back in. I'm gonna try and learn my Dutch again because I have some friends who speak Dutch, friends from the Netherlands. So that's been a cool thing. You know, I'm not doing it for professional development or anything, although you certainly could. I'm using it more for my just my personal interest. I just really like learning languages. I find it like a very engaging task. I've you know dipped into conlangs and real langs and all sorts of stuff. I love linguistics and language, so having an option to do that is pretty cool. And if you use my link and sign up, you can get up to 60% off on your plan. If you use my link and then sign up with one of the plans on the landing page. And in 20 days, if you don't like it, if you don't feel like it's working for you, you can always do a use that money back guarantee and dip out if that's just not for you. Um, which is nice, right? A lot of places want you to commit really hard up front, and if you don't like it, you're SOL. But I appreciate they have that money back guarantee if you just decide it's not the right fit for you. Um, gotta get these fruit so they can make a wine. I believe it's not entirely stated what this Calum Tree wine is. The hunters that the Vath trade with love this wine. It might be pea. It might be a little bit pea. Because it's shall we say naturally fermented. But it's the Vath are very interesting little fellows. I like them. I've been having a blast exploring Heaven's Ward and all that stuff. And there's so much stuff I haven't even done yet. There's a bunch of like sightseeing challenges that I've done a couple of just when I stumbled across them, but like there's a whole bag there. I have there's actually a challenge log for all sorts of stuff. So there's like dungeons and guild hests and commendations and fighting with your like chocobo companion, PvP, and like doing little leave quests and stuff. Like there's so much stuff here that is just insane. And gives little bonus rewards and stuff. I've been hitting the max out level for Gil pretty frequently, but the XP that some of them give has been really nice. And once I reach Trusted in the other beast tribes, you can buy mounts from them. Like I bought that Cavalry Drake. So, and those are like 120,000 or something. So I'm gonna burn that Gil pretty quick once I do the beast tribe stuff. Here we go. Some deadwood up here. Oh goodness. You hush. Get out of here, you nasty tree. Nobody asked you to be here. I'm just trying to pick up some lumber. Get out of here. But I also really like this lance. Because it, like, folds out and then folds back in when you use it in combat. It's just, like... It's like a cool cyber lance that goes with... I believe it's the same set as this armor. I have my helmet turned off right now, but let me actually see if I can turn that on here. Yeah, there we go. Or actually, it's not this armor. What's the other armor I'm thinking of? I can't remember. But there's another armor set that's kind of cool and cybery that I was wearing before. The one that I have currently glamored that I'm wearing is my second best outfit. I also just love flying around and getting to spin like a top. Like, this is... my character's got to be so dizzy after this. But I don't even care because it's fun. But Heaven's Ward's been fun because there's a lot of, like, actually interacting with, like, dragons and stuff. Oh no! It's a member of the NAF, who are, like, the ones who are still in the hive mind with their primal god. The Vath are the ones who have sort of been excised from the hive mind, and as such are, like, learning to be individuals. The Nath are all, like, we only require nutrients and expansion. Like, very, like, instinctual sort of bug, like, drive. Here we go. Here's some silver dew. There we go. And it didn't even yell at me for it. Here we go. Slope real quick. I also just love that big tortoise. That's a nice big torty. I'm gathering some dew, my dude. I need some dew from the mountain. Just chill, alright? There we go. Get out of here. And these ones, some of the quests from Realm Reborn are not scaled. They're just whatever they are. These ones in Heavensward are scaled. I think they introduced the quest scaling with Heavensward. Where is... Should be another thing of Silverdew here. I don't see it. Where could it be? Oh, there it is. It's hiding in this bush. I think only 2 of them will spawn an enemy. Yeah, so that one's free. Free range. Fair game is the phrase I was thinking of. I don't know why I said free range. Let's get up some red sand, and then we'll head back to the Vath Adventuring Guild. That's also fun because they're like I said, they're like learning how to not be a hive mind. And so they saw me like doing adventurer stuff, and they were like, oh, we could be adventurers, we could set up a guild. I like told them how the guild worked in the cities, and they were like, we can do that. We could do a guild, and then the hunters could be our clients. And they're like tribe currency that they use. I mean, they don't use it for between them, but they use it when paying adventurers like myself is like a black steel gil. So it's like they've forged their own little coins to give out, which is really fun. Because they're like, ah, yes, money. You guys like money, right? Here's a money. 1 money. Which is great, because I don't need more regular gil, but I love their little craft currency. Because they're very communalist, right? They don't necessarily, like, have an economy, at least not like a capitalist one. But they understand that us outsiders, us non-Vath, value currency. So they're like, here is a currency. Alright. Here's your red sand and deadwood. Yeah, it's this black copper gil. And I get a little bit of regular gil too, but... Here's their Silverdew. And then I'll read the conversation about the wine, because that's just funny. Here's your wonderfully ripe fruit. The fragrant scent. It tells us these Calum tree fruits are at their peak flavor. They will make for a fine batch indeed. This will take but a moment to prepare. Please excuse us. Grunt, crunch, crunch, snort, slurp, grunt. All done. Now we must let it ferment. This will take time. Our restless friend over there, however, cannot wait so long. He says he is here to collect the wine we were to deliver to the convictory. It is a good thing we anticipated his arrival. Please take this bottle to him. And, I think that's just a pee-pee bottle. Because they eat the fruit, and then the wine comes from somewhere. I couldn't go a moment longer without it, so I've traveled all this way, my good lady. Is it ready? Please, please tell me it's ready. Here's your Calum tree wine. Ah, there it is. The wine of all wines. There isn't another drink like it. The flavors, the sweetness, the acidity, and the hint of some sort of exotic spice, perhaps. They play across the length of your tongue and trail into the pit of your stomach, leaving you warm and content. wonder what exactly it could be that lends the wine such a unique flavor. Whenever I ask, the baths seem hesitant to tell me. I suppose it's a silly question anyway. It's glaringly obvious something this good can only be crafted with the finest of ingredients. It's pee-pee. It's a pee-pee wine. Oh, hey, we have a new Vath story quest. Oh, I have to complete a new main scenario. What is it called? A Great New Nation, which is probably near the end of Heaven's Ward. I think I'm in the like late middle of Heaven's Ward. So, what is our tribal quest allowance? I have 3 allowances left, so I think it only makes sense to pay a visit to the kobolds. Love to see a kobold. Love to hang out with a kobold. This is the 789th Order. Because the kobolds are regimented very strictly into like a military hierarchy. And there are 789 orders, and these guys are the pits. These guys are the worst kobolds to ever kobold, and they need my help to be less terribly bad at their jobs. So we'll pick these up. It's usually stealing stuff and blowing things up. So I gotta speak with Bago, who I think is here. Yeah, Bago is gonna give me some smart bombs to use. Which is so cool that they were just like, oh yeah, we'll just put life into these creatures and make their goal to explode. So the 789th wants me to set some coals by the 639th. But first, I got some easy slaying quests to do. Oh, I could probably be doing these as Dark Knight. I should switch over after I beat this grenade. Because they're only 41s. They're about the same as me. Beat up this grenade. Nope. You're not detonating today. Get out of here. Get out of here. Nasty little grenade. Take care of you. Give me that grenade digit. Let's provoke this guy so I don't have to run into that group of guys. Let's get my wards up. I'm slowed. But the armor is also really good looking in this game. It's a shame that not all of it is dyeable, because there's definitely some cool Dragoon armor I got from the main Dragoon quests that I would love to wear, but I can't make it pink, and what's the point of wearing armor if it's not pink? Alright. Over there. Got one more grenade. Oh, I guess we're getting 2 grenades. Just avoid that detonate. Just try not to get my camera stuck in a wall. Nope. I'm not letting you detonate. I'm kinda trying to kill you intact, so don't blow up. There we go. But yeah, so far I've only played DPS and a hair of tank. I have not played healer whatsoever. There we go. Get that darkness gauge up. Got lots of gauges with Dark Knight. I'm sure there are classes with more gauges, but I feel like I'm always overwhelmed. just fully gauged out. So that's why I'm not playing any of those classes. It's a Cornu. Never seen that before. That's terrifying. Here we go. There's a roundsman over here. So we got the second roundsman. And then we'll go place those coals by the 639th Order Digger. But I've, like I said, I've been having a blast with Final Fantasy. It's been truly a lot of fun, which I've not, you know, I played WoW as a kid, I played other, like, MMOs, and just none of them, oh, goodness, we got an Overseer. None of them, like, engaged me in the way that I needed them to, and Final Fantasy is doing that for me. So I've had a blast with this. I have yet to play with friends a lot because you can't send friend requests as a free trial member. But I want to change that because I've been doing everything solo, which is fun. But, you know, dungeons I've been playing with randos and stuff like that. There we go. Get out of here, Overseer. Goodness. My hotbars are not consistent. So there's definitely some, I'll open the wrong window. As opposed to the using the skill that I want to use. Let's get these coals in here. I have my wind-up Nanamo. I have, like, planted my roots in Ul'dah. Release the smart bombs from a safe location. Here we go. Smart bomb time. Little cutscene. And punk. Weird. It's almost like this person is mad at me for. Let me turn on my stance. Let's get these guys. There we go. This priest out of here, and then I'll take care of the quarrymen. This is a tank. I have some, like, excuse me. I have some, like, mild self-healing stuff for soloing, but obviously the purpose of this class is to be pumped by a healer in dungeons. And having someone, like, being someone who started playing this as a, okay, cool, I just get to go back. There's another one I did the other day where I had to, like, retrieve stuff from the smart bomb wreckage. So I was expecting to do that, but I don't have to. Alright. Let's head down here. Where are you guys? This way. Alright. Let me hand off my grenade digits. Here you go. Alright. The music is also very good, even in the dungeons and stuff, it's fun. Let's deliver these things here. There we go. My reputation with the kobolds is not as high as the other ones, because I have been focusing less on them, especially when I get like the advancement quests for Sylphs and the Ixal, or for the Vath. I focus on those instead of heading to the kobolds. I figure I'll probably pump kobolds and Sahagin after I finish the Sylphs and Ixal, but I try to toss in a couple whenever I have the time. That said, I think finishing those quests is a good time for a quick break, and then we'll transition. I'll do a little languages. I'll do a little Babbel lesson. I think that'll be fun. So let's take a quick break. I will see you all in but a moment. Hello, welcome back, everyone. I am excited to jump in. We're gonna do some Babbel. Um, so after you sign up for Babbel, you got a little homepage like this. You can pick your language. It'll ask you to select the language when you sign up, but you can pick from any of these. Uh, I have chosen. I have chosen to go with our good friend here. Um, the language that I chose. But they got all sorts of languages. They got two kinds of Spanish. They got Russian, which I've thought about. They have a whole thing. So if I switch over to Russian, you can do a whole thing, and it'll let you see what uh, like options you can do. So when I signed up, I said I know not much Dutch, but I have a little bit of experience with Dutch, and you can select like I actually know a lot of Dutch, or I know a little bit of Dutch, or I know basically no Dutch, and it'll give you an option. I said basically no Dutch because I haven't studied it in a while. Um, but it's got lessons, it's got reviews. You can set your weekly goals. Um, so this is what it recommends for today, but I can also look at my current course. It'll show me which lessons I got. So let's take a look at our first lesson. Dag Marie. Hi, I'm gonna say hoy. That feels appropriate. Ooh,
Hoi,
nice little thing, and it pronounces it for you. Goedemorgen.
Goedemorgen.
Goedemorgen. Excuse me. Uh, tot ziens.
tot ziens. Hoi,
That is hi.
tot ziens.
So this one's all about greetings.
Goedemorgen.
All right,
Hoi,
got through that one.
Pieter.
Boy, Peter.
Tot ziens.
I like this too, where it uses your like listening comprehension, because that's so much better for learning languages than just reading stuff.
Goedemorgen.
Goedemorgen. And making you put together pieces of the word as well. Another common greeting is dag. This can be used as both hello and bye.
Dag.
Hoi is less formal and is generally used to greet friends and family. Okay, that's good to know. Dag.
Dag.
Okay, so dag versus dag, or dag. All right.
Goedemorgen, Wouter.
All right.
Dag Marie. Hoe gaat het?
Oh man, we got a whole story.
Goed. En met jou?
Ook goed, maar ik moet mijn trein halen. Dag.
Tot ziens.
Tot ziens. All right, there we go. Perfect score. Set a goal later. All right, let's do a review on that lesson. Flashcards, listening, or writing? Let's do listening.
Hoi.
Tot ziens.
That is goodbye.
Tot ziens.
Dag.
That is hello or bye.
Goedemorgen.
Good morning. Nice. All right. The Dag Marie part 2.
Ik.
Okay, ik meaning I. Ik.
Jij.
Jij is you.
Hij.
Hij.
Zij.
Zij.
Hij.
Hij is he.
Zij.
That is she.
Jij.
That is you.
Ik.
Ik is I. These pictures are very silly. This guy's face. This is the face. This is a face that you certainly could make for a stock photo.
Hij komt thuis.
It sounded like hi. He is coming home. Okay.
Ik leer Duits.
I read Dutch, maybe? I'm learning German. Okay. I thought reading, because I know leer is to read in Spanish. I don't know why I
Jij
made that
woont in
connection.
Den Haag.
Jij woont in Den Haag. He went to Denmark? Or to the house? The Hague, okay. You live in The Hague.
Zij heet Marie.
Zij hates my... Is that meat? Is called.
Wij.
Wij.
Jullie.
Jullie.
U.
U. Okay, so jij is you informal and u is you formal.
Zij.
Zij. Okay, looks like zij is either she or they.
U.
That is you formal.
Zij.
They.
Wij.
We.
Jullie.
Jullie is so jij to jullie pluralizes.
Jullie wonen in Groningen.
Jullie. Wonen is live. Okay.
Wij komen uit Amsterdam.
We are coming to Amsterdam? We come from Amsterdam. Okay.
Leert u Nederlands?
Do you live in the Netherlands? Oh, are you learning Dutch? I always forget Lair. Lair and Laert are learning. Verb conjugations for the formal u are identical to those for jij. But u, okay, so u is its own plural. Jij gets pluralized to jullie.
Zij wonen daar.
Zij. They. I don't know wonen daar. They live there. Okay, so daar is there. Dutch, there are different ways on expressing you. Whether you use jij, je, or jullie depends on how many people you're addressing.
Kom jij uit Engeland?
You come from England.
Komen jullie uit Nederland?
Do
Komt u
you
uit
all come from the
Amersfoort?
Netherlands? Do you formal come from Amersfoort? You'll know from the context whether u is addressing one person or a group, but regardless, the verb form stays the same. Okay, cool.
Dag, ik heet Jos. En jij?
Hello, I'm called Jos, and you?
Hoi Jos, ik ben Marieke.
I am Marika.
Mag ik je voorstellen? Hij heet Jan en zij heet Lieke.
He is called Jan, and she... Oh, no! They flipped him around! And she is called Lika.
Dag, leuk jullie te leren kennen. Komen jullie ook uit Amsterdam?
Okay. Nice to learn to know you. So nice to meet you is to learn to know. Do you also come from Amsterdam?
Nee, wij komen uit Gent.
Ghent is a small city in Belgium. I didn't know that. Alright. Let's correct my mistakes.
Dag, ik heet Jos. En jij?
Hoi Jos, ik ben Marieke. Mag ik je voorstellen? Hij heet Jan en zij heet Lieke.
I and zij.
Dag, leuk jullie te leren kennen. Komen jullie ook uit Amsterdam?
Nee, wij komen uit Gent.
Alright. We have corrected our mistakes. I also like that when you're selecting options, you can do it with number keys. I really appreciate that, especially in a browser-based language learning software, to be able to, if you're doing a review, to be able to go through that quickly. It's always better to take your time with the first lesson, but I like that they let you have that sort of like hotkey option. All right, let's review Dag Marie.
Tot ziens.
That is goodbye. Tot
Hoi.
ziens. Hoi is hi.
Jullie.
Jullie is you plural informal.
U.
That's you formal.
Goedemorgen.
That's good morning.
Dag.
And that's hello or bye.
Hoi, komen jullie uit Den Haag?
Alright, so that is hi. Are you coming to The Hague? Oh. How do I have backspace? Oh, perfect. There's a little button here. Jullie. Do you come from The Hague? That's right. It is from.
Hij heet Mark.
He is called Mark.
Wij wonen in Antwerpen.
Wij wonen in Antwerpen. We live in Antwerp.
Dag Marieke.
Dag Marika is either hi Marika or bye Marika.
Tot ziens.
Tot ziens. Okay, good. I got the IE in the right order. I always get worried about the IEs. Ik is I.
Ik.
Jij is you singular.
Jij.
U is you formal.
U.
Zij is she.
Zij.
Wij is we.
Wij.
Jullie is you plural.
Jullie.
Yeah. Do you also live in Amsterdam? Jij woont ook in Amsterdam?
Jij woont ook in Amsterdam.
Woont ook. Is that double O is woont ook in Amsterdam. Wij leren Engels.
Wij leren Engels.
Engels. Zij het ook aan.
Zij heet ook Anne.
Anna. Okay, so ook is also, it looks like. Ik kom later?
Ik kom later.
Later. You come from Amsterdam, that's jij.
Jij komt uit Amsterdam.
My name is Marianne. Ik heet Marianne.
Ik heet Marianne.
Mariana. Wij komen niet mee.
Wij komen niet mee.
Are you also learning French? So, leren jullie ook Frans?
Leren jullie ook Frans?
Woont u in Nijkerk?
Woont u in Nijkerk?
Woont u in Nijkerk?
Goedemorgen, is hier nog plek?
Joop and Janneke are waiting for some friends at the train station where they meet Marika. Goedemorgen.
Hoi.
Is hier nog
Ja
plek?
hoor. Komen jullie uit Antwerpen?
Hoi. Ja hoor, komen jullie uit Antwerpen? Hi, yes of course. Do you come from Antwerp?
Nee, wij komen uit Gent. En u?
Hoor can't always be directly translated and can have a variety of meanings depending on the context. Yeah, so because here it's of course. Nee, wij komen uit Gent. With Gent.
Zeg maar jij hoor, ik kom uit Amsterdam.
Ik.
Ik heet Joep en zij heet Janneke.
So this was Segmar Yai Hor is let's not be so formal. Literally, say just you, and then Hor, which is something we don't know the meaning of yet. Ik het Joop en Chai het Janneke. Oh, Zai. Zai.
Ik ben Marieke en daar staat mijn man. Hij heet Paul.
Oh, daar zijn Wiepke en Ruben. Zij wonen ook in Amsterdam.
I'm Marika, and there's my husband. His name is Paul. Oh, over there are Vivka and Ruben. They also live in Amsterdam. So this would be Zai. Ready,
Tot
cast, go.
ziens.
Dag.
Yeah. It's nice that it gives you a little pop-up keyboard for the diacritics. All right, let's go back and we'll correct a
Goedemorgen,
mistake.
is hier nog plek?
Hoi. Ja hoor, komen jullie uit Antwerpen?
Nee, wij komen uit Gent. En u?
Zeg maar jij hoor, ik kom uit Amsterdam.
Ik heet Joep en zij heet Janneke.
Die.
Ik ben Marieke en daar staat mijn man. Hij heet Paul.
Oh, daar zijn Wiepke en Ruben. Zij wonen ook in Amsterdam.
Tot ziens.
Dag.
All right. We are on a roll. Quick check-in. All right, yeah, let's do a check-in. Understand the words and phrases I've learned when I encounter them in other situations. Yeah, I agree with that. Most of the time. I can use words and phrases I've learned when I'm in other situation. A little less so, but I think that's accurate. How to pronounce G like the Dutch. All right, baby. It's time for some Gouda cheese. Man, I love Gouda cheese. It's so good.
A, B, C, D, E.
A, B, C, D, E.
F, G, H, I, J.
F, G, H, I, J.
K, L, M, N, O.
Oh, that's so weird that the letters change to like this kind of the same as we call them in English. K, L, M, N, O.
P, Q, R, S.
P, Q, R, S.
T, U, V, W.
T, U, V, V.
X, I, Z.
X, I, Z.
Kat.
Cat. I can spell cat. I know a cat when I see
Sok.
one. Oh, nope. So,
Zee.
Z. I think that's C, right? Yeah.
Vis.
Fist. Alright, now let's get down to that specific Dutch sound, the G. Most Dutch letters sound similar to those in English, but there are a few exceptions. Some consonants sound different, the Dutch G being the most well-known.
Goedemorgen.
Dag.
Graag.
Oh boy, that's a mouthful. Graag. G sound is made by pressing the tongue against the back part of the roof of the mouth and moving air through it as if speaking an H. Practice makes perfect. Graag. 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 Yeah. Graag. 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 This is my favorite part of talking about languages. It's just making language sounds. I've done this before where I'll be like just walking around thinking about a sound in a language I know of, and I will just be making that sound. Like the in it's common in Welsh in Cymru. It's common in some Mesoamerican languages. So sometimes I'll just be walking around and I'll just go and I sound like I'm insane, but I'm having a blast. Um, for native English speakers, the Dutch V and W sounds can be challenging.
Weten.
Verkeer.
Okay, so it's a softer like weten verkeer. So it's a versus a v. Then there are certain combinations of consonants that may look the same as in English but are pronounced differently.
Lach. School. Knie.
Lach, schol, knie. Just a few examples. Boot.
Boot.
It's just pronounced boat. Okay. Boat. Pote?
Poot.
Book?
Koek.
Yeah, I got that one right. Book.
Boek.
To aspirate or not to aspirate. Ever noticed in English you make a slight puff of air whenever there's a P, T, or K at the beginning of a word? It's called aspiration. For Dutch consonants, there is little or no aspiration? Yes.
Boot. Boot.
Boat. Boat. Oh yeah. Because like the difference is like a p versus a I don't even know if I can make that sound. I'll have to figure that out. Because I know that the difference between like voiced and unvoiced, but I think there's not much of a differentiation in English between aspirated and not and unaspirated. Because voiced and unvoiced is the difference between like and I think. Pa, ba. Weird. Language is so cool. Now listen to an untrained English native speaker pronouncing the same Dutch words.
Poot. Boot.
Zij heet Anne Bol. B-O-L.
Bol. Name is Anna Bol.
Ik ben op zoek naar mevrouw Pannenkoek. Pannenkoek.
Pannenkoek. Ik ben op zoek naar mevrouw Pannenkoek. Pannenkoek. I'm looking for Miss Pannenkoek. Mevrouw, I'm assuming is like Mrs. or Miss or like a term of address.
Kunnen we een boot huren?
Kunnen we een boot huren? Can we rent a boat?
Zij eet een stuk boterkoek.
Boterkoek. She eats a piece of butter cake. Okay, yes, koek like the cake that I just learned.
Mag ik een glas water?
Mag ik een glas water? Water. I think that's, yeah.
Hij is vandaag 50 geworden.
50. Is that one? No. Yeah, the difference between that and the is so subtle to my ear because I'm not familiar with it. He became 50 today, so he turned 50 today. Most Dutch vowels are relatively easy to learn because they sound very similar in English.
Bed, jas, morgen.
However, there are some common Dutch vowel combinations that are magic. More difficult to pronounce.
Ui, neus, reis, auto.
Au, neus, reis, Auto. Alright.
Ze snijdt de ui.
Ze snijdt de ui.
Jan eet ontbijt op bed.
Jan eet ontbijt op bed.
De familie reist met de auto.
De familie reist met de auto.
Het meisje trekt de jas aan.
Het meisje trekt de jas aan. Not always easy, right? Don't worry, that's perfectly normal at that stage. Now you've got those vocal cords all warmed up, let's continue. Heck yeah. Let's
Hij
go back
is
and
vandaag 50 geworden.
50. And I guess that makes sense with 50 because the V from like 5 makes sense. At least in my brain. I don't know if that's actually the etymology, but it makes sense in my brain. Alright, what's up next? What do we got? Goedenavond, meneer Van Son, part 1. Is that good afternoon? Good evening?
Welkom,
Welkom,
mevrouw.
mevrouw. Yeah, okay, so it is Mrs. as well, or madam. Mevrouw,
Meneer.
meneer.
Goedenavond.
Goedenavond. Good evening, I was right.
Meneer.
Meneer is Mr.
Goedenavond.
Good evening.
Welkom,
Welkom,
mevrouw.
mevrouw.
Welkom thuis.
Welkom house. Welcome home. Yeah.
Goedenavond, Tessa.
Goedenavond.
Dag mevrouw Jansen.
Hello, Mrs. Jansen. It's nice that they have a single word for Miss and Mrs., so it's not like different depending on marriage status, because that's always been weird in English.
Hoe heet u, meneer?
How can I help you, sir? What's your name, sir? What are you called? Mrs. Mevrouw de Waal.
Hoe gaat het, mevrouw de Waal?
When used as part of a last name, van de and de are capitalized when following meneer or mevrouw. Welkom? Yeah, I spelled it
Welkom
right.
in Amsterdam.
All I could think of in my head was the German willkommen, and I was like, what vowel goes in there in that first spot? Mag ik wat vragen, meneer?
Mag ik wat vragen, meneer?
Vragen. Mevrouw and meneer are often used in Dutch to express courtesy, when compared to madam and sir. Goedenavond.
Goedenavond.
The filler word whore. Okay, so now we're going to talk about whore. Whore? Filler word whore doesn't have a specific meaning, but is used to emphasize or confirm. It is used very often.
Ja hoor.
Whore.
Nee hoor.
Nee hoor.
Zeg maar jij hoor.
Zeg maar jij hoor. Say just you. Please. Yeah. Come on. Alright. 17 out of 17. Perfect score. Goedenavond, meneer Van Son, part 2. Feeling good at this. We're building a skill, baby. We're building a skill.
Hoe heet u?
Hoe heet u?
Aangenaam.
Aangenaam. Nice to meet you. Okay, it literally just means pleasant, but it's... Okay.
Zeg maar jij hoor.
Zeg maar jij hoor.
Kom je mee?
Kom je mee? Yeah, come you me. So, are you coming with me?
Hoe heet u?
That is... how call you? What's your name?
Kom je mee?
Are you coming along?
Zeg maar jij hoor.
Say just you here.
Aangenaam.
Pleasant. Aangenaam.
Kom je mee naar Den Haag?
Are you coming along to The Hague?
Hoe heet u, meneer?
Well, hey, to meneer. What are you called, sir?
Zeg maar jij hoor.
Zeg. Amar? Zeg maar. Okay. In the Netherlands, people tend to switch from u to jij quickly and address each other by their first names.
Aangenaam, mevrouw Thijssen.
An. Where's that last A go? Okay, it's right at the beginning. Aangenaam. Okay. Do you notice how many A's we have in this word? That makes it very aangenaam to pronounce. Verbs in the present. The present tense is very useful and easy to form. Start by removing the en from the end of the infinitive, then you have what's called the verb stem.
Komen, kom. Werken, werk.
Form used with ik is exactly the same as the verb stem.
Ik kom. Ik werk.
Forms of the remaining pronouns, jij, hij, etc. have other endings. We'll take a look at them. Ik kom.
Ik kom.
Ik kom uit Amsterdam could be translated as I come from Amsterdam, or in some contexts, I'm coming from Amsterdam. Jij komt.
Jij komt.
Toss T on the end. Hij or zij komt. Cool, it's exactly the same.
Hij, zij, komt.
U komt. Oh, those are all the
U
same.
komt.
The second and third person are just the same for this one. Wij komen.
Wij komen.
So that's just the infinitive. Yeah, plural forms are usually the same as the infinitive. Jullie komen.
Jullie komen.
Zij komen.
Zij komen.
This is maybe the easiest conjugation system I've ever run into so far. At least for the present tense. Ik kom.
Ik kom.
Jij komt.
Jij komt.
Wij komen.
Wij komen.
Jullie komen.
Jullie komen.
Komen. Wij komen.
Wij komen.
Simple endings, but you can conjugate most regular verbs. Werken. Ik werk.
Ik werk.
Werk. Werken. Hij werkt.
Hij werkt.
Jullie komen.
Jullie komen.
Jij komt.
Jij komt.
U werkt.
U werkt.
Zij leidt.
Zij leidt.
Wij lachen.
Wij lachen.
Lachen. See, you've already mastered all the verb endings. You probably guessed the meaning of all the verbs, too. Not bad for your 5th lesson. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Verb ending in questions with jij. Maybe you notice this in the sentence, kom je mee? But when jij or je comes after a verb in question, the usual T ending is not added to the verb stem. Kom jij naar Amsterdam?
Kom jij naar Amsterdam?
Normally it's jij komt, but now it's kom jij. Exception only applies to jij and jij and not to hij, zij, or u. When T is already part of the stem, as in weten, weet, or heten, hate, nothing changes. Okay, so weet jij hoe hij heet?
Weet jij hoe hij heet?
Hoe heet jij?
Hoe heet jij?
Who heet jij? I know it's what's your name, but it does, just based on English cognates, it does sound like who hates you. Weet jij het niet?
Weet jij het niet?
Komt hij uit Engeland?
Komt
Engeland?
hij uit Engeland?
Engeland. Okay, so the NG is still Engeland. Heet zij Petra?
Heet zij Petra?
Petra. Kom jij uit Duitsland?
Kom jij uit Duitsland?
Uit Duitsland. Okay, Deutsch. So the TS is ch more than ts.
Dag meneer, ik ben Marie. Hoe heet u?
Hoe heet u?
Zeg maar jij hoor. Ik heet Peter.
Let's use you, please. I'm Peter.
Aangenaam.
Kom jij uit Duitsland?
Come from Germany.
Nee, uit Frankrijk. Kom jij morgen ook mee naar Amsterdam?
No, from France. Are you coming along to Amsterdam tomorrow?
Ja, wij komen allemaal mee.
Yeah, we're all coming along.
Leuk. Gaan jullie met de trein?
Going by
Ja,
train.
maar Rens niet. Hij komt met de auto.
Yes, but Renz isn't. He's coming by car. Heck yeah, 46 out of 46. I'm feeling on a roll with this. I'm into it. Yeah, I mean 6 lessons, that took what, like a half hour? That felt awesome. If everyone is interested, I think I'd take a little break from the lessons. We'll jump back into to Final Fantasy, and I'll do a dungeon because that sounds fun. So let me just swap back over to Final Fantasy. It's the Final Fantasy, baby. It's the last one. They're not gonna make any more fantasies after this. Let me just swap the audio back. So, there are a few things we can do. We have a goldsmith quest we can do, but I want to take a look at them duties. Looks like leveling. They're looking for a tank, so let's hop in my little Dark Knight, and we'll see where we're going. But let's teleport back to Old Die real quick, so we can get that goldsmith quest after this dungeon. Pick that up. So many people here. And if we're lucky, this leveling roulette will also get us some irregular tomestones. Because there's an event going on right now where you can trade those into the itinerant Moogle for different mounts and hairstyles and armor and stuff like that that I've been trying to save up for. I have currently... where are they? I have 43. 50 is the benchmark for the mounts that are not otherwise readily available from dungeons and stuff. So a couple more of those dungeons and I'll be up and ready to snag some cool mounts. Stuff like you can get a Megalotragus, which is like a bighorn goat. Or gosh, what's the other one? You can get like a behemoth or something? A mini behemoth? Wild. You get all sorts of stuff. Alright. Let's hop in. Let's do it. Got a light party. Give everybody a little wave in the chat. Well, I'm not in party chat because I had to switch out for that quest. What are we doing? Are we fighting Ifrit? Oh, we're fighting Ifrit. Alright, let's do this. Let's fight Ifrit. Oh goodness, I've never tanked for a... I've never tanked for a primal. Let me turn so everybody can get the Blanks. Just try not to die. Oh, goodness. Okay, good. We gotta... Got a healer on me. I have never tanked for this duty at all. I've only done this as Dragoon. It's getting low. Oh, there's the Infernal Nail we're supposed to be fighting. Yeah. I got this. Everybody go beat up the Infernal Nail. Because otherwise, I think if we don't beat up this nail... There we go. Okay, they got it. So we're not gonna get one-shot by this. If you don't break that, then that attack will one-shot you. Alright, let me pull this apart so everybody can get back and flank. Reduce its damage. I'm still pulling aggro. Come on, guys, we can do it. I believe in us. Oh, I gotta change the, Nice! Oh, I guess I'm full on company seals. I should actually go and do an adventurer squadron. I just realized I need to change back from just chatting. So we're actually back in Final Fantasy. There we go. Apologize if it gets a little choppy when I'm tabbed out. Skip this cutscene. The GG in chat, and it doesn't work because they've already all left. Oh hey, I have a, what is this? This ring I can extract some materia from. Savage Might Materia 1. How useful. Alright, that was pretty good. That's pretty good. We got our bonus rewards. Let's see, let's head to the Hall of Flames. Because, I mean, I'm an Ul'dan girl. I gotta rep the home team. So. Let's head into the barracks. How'd we do? Did they beef it? Oh, we did it! Succeeded. I've been beefing it a lot recently on these missions. Let's do a squadron mission, let's see. Trying to see ones that we have 2 up for. We're pretty low below the threshold there. Maybe Border Patrol is going to be the better task. Send that out. Those guys are going to take a few hours to get sorted. So, let's see what duties we have for Realm Reborn. These ones with the little Moogle thing are ones that we can do. Let's do Sunken Temple of Karn, because I've done this one a few times, and I feel confident that I can tank for it. But we have a Goldsmith's Guild to get to. Oh, never mind. We're doing Sunken Temple of Karn right now. This one's fun because there's actually switches and stuff. You gotta kill guys in certain areas or else they'll respawn. Stuff like that, which I think is really the dungeons and boss fights in this game are cool. They actually have you engage with a certain level of stuff. A lot of the primal boss fights are cool like that too. Ifrit's the first one, so it's not super interesting. But there are ones where you're on a boat, or you're you know, you're using explosives to fight the thing. Get my stance on. Make sure I'm dragging aggro. Dragro. God, Dragro, that's my... that's my drag name, is Dragro. Alright, let's bust some bats. Get out of here. Get out of here, you nasty guys. All should be fighting me. Blast you. Alright, now that they're all sufficiently aggroed, I can start focusing. Put some blood weapon on so I can heal myself. There we go. With my stance on, I'm generating additional aggro. Let's get sprinting. Alright. Got some temple bats here. Let's get all these guys aggroed. And then we'll start slashing at the accused. Luckily, I have my Soul Eater to get me some health back. There we go. Alright. Head over here and grab these guys. Heal some of that health back with my Soul Eater. But the AoEs are probably going to be the most efficient use of my time. Alright, now we're getting low enough that... That one just ran away. I didn't know they could run away. Alright. Let's get our darkness gauge going. Get all these nasty guys out of here. Get out of here, Temple Bee. Why are you even in here? You're a bee. You should live outside. Alright, here we go. Here's our first boss, the Pteratosaur. Let's give everyone a good angle. And which one of these things is glowing? One of these square platforms should be glowing. It's gonna doom us. That's physical vulnerability. It's not doom. It's when he inflicts doom, we all gotta run to the... Okay, now he's got doom on us. Run over to this. Get Cure to Doom. Along our darkness gauge. Because if you have doom, that mortal ray kills you. Run over here, get my doom removed. Alright. Oh no! Our Dracoon's down! Might not have been able to clear the doom in time. It's alright, we're good. Go ahead and just greed the loot. Oh, never mind. Pass. I already have one of those. Clear out these temple bees real quick. Hi, Larry Fish. Oh, goodness. Alright, that's fine. I can pull aggro. Toss a damage reduction on myself. And then Savre Dubois. Gonna need you to die on here, please. Die on this pressure plate. There we go. Oh, goodness. Okay, good. They got that one. That's fine. Sick. Head up this way. Larry Fish is such a good name for an MMO character. Get that Karn Facer out of there. Man, Larry, I love your name, but you really are running far ahead for a DPS. There we go. Oh, come on. Over here. Okay, now I have aggro. Got this Condemned coming out. Larry, I need you to chill. Alright. Do my K on this guy. Nope, you're not gonna mouse. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. Time for the Temple Guardian. Alright, here we go. Turn it around so we can get squishy bits. Just dip out of there and run right back in. I'm like, I kind of know how to tank at this point. I wouldn't say I'm a tank, but I kind of know how to play the class. Enough that, like, I feel confident in actually, like, running in dungeons like this. They do have tutorials for stuff, like, for different roles and stuff, that I should give a look at, but... It's still focused on me, but for some reason it's attacking over there. There we go. Yeah. Come look at me, you big stupid idiot. Don't hurt my friends. Okay, let's get our stuff back up. Alright, Soulstone's shattered, so we got a good window. Just slash up this, I could stun it. I didn't even know I could stun it. There we go. Got it. Oh, and I get a level. Alright. Nope. Pass on those. Alright. Let's get all these wall crawlers and this Condemned in here. Awesome. Healer's on me. That's perfect. Smash this guy up. Bonk. I do like the having a big sword, though. That does... It satisfies some primal urges in me to swing a big heavy thing around. No. Nope. Sprint. There we go. That's the button I wanted. Get over here. Fight me. Not my friends. Alright. I think we got some Crocs. Virtual Paw and some Crocs. Yeah, there we go. Hey, Larry Fish. I need you to chill. I need you to fucking chill. Pardon my language. Please chill. And let me fight the guy. There we go. Upstairs, I think we have another pair here. Yep. Alright, Everpaw. To the panel, please. Oh, did that not count? Dang it. Wait for another one to spawn. Or it just gets up. There we go. That's on it. The glow went away. Okay, that's still the same breeches. Larry Fish. I swear. I'm on this condemned, so I can stun it out of malicing. There we go. Then we'll get the accused and these two Crocs. Just keep more fire. There we go. Okay. Oof. Almost died there. That would have been shameful. I have died there before. Yep. We're gonna get enemies spawned. Let your fish, please. Oh, that's why I'm not getting as much healing as I'm expecting. Larry Fish is running in and taking aggro. That's okay. I'm sure Larry Fish is trying his best. Okay. Now, this is moment of truth. Over here, so that everybody's got access to flanks. Pop out of that AoE real quick. A Sunjurer. Okay, try and avoid these AoEs. Whoop. Blood weapon, hopefully heal up a little bit. Put a barrier up on myself. There we go. I just gotta... I don't care if I'm not chaining, I just need... Gosh, dang it. Make sure the healer's safe, but then hopefully they can get me up. So close. I was trying to just spam the, what's it called, Soul Eater, to recover health, but that wasn't doing. GG. Hey, can you hear me? Hey healer, can you heal me? Thank you. I was like, I don't want to have to do the death run. There we go. Alright. Let's do player commendation. Amend the healer. Oh, and this just gave me all the loot. I didn't have time to ask for it. Alright, let's go check out that goldsmith quest. I might not do it today. Just because sometimes it involves going and doing mining, and that's kind of boring. I wouldn't want to put that on stream, but... Rotaran, the merchant. You remember Rotaran, the merchant for whom you made those exquisite earrings? He paid a visit not long ago, hoping to find you present. In fact, he was positively heartbroken he couldn't speak with you in person. It's hard to believe he was once so furious with us. It's as if that unfortunate incident never happened at all. But returning to the matter at hand, Rotaran has commissioned you to craft a firebrand. One of peerless quality, of course. When you've finished, I must insist that I evaluate your work. It's not that I don't trust your craftsmanship, but Rotaran is an important client, to say the least. Alright, high-quality firebrand. Let's see what that requires. Lightning brand, water brand. Is it 36 to 40? Spectacles, earrings. Where's the firebrand? Earth brand. Firebrand. Okay, I need an Aldgoat horn and an Eye of Fire. An Aldgoat horn I think I would have to, like, hunt for. So I'm not going to do that right now, but good to know that I have that to do should I desire it. How are we on tomestones? 46, so I need 4 more before I can buy any of those mounts. Let's head out to the Aetheryte Plaza and see what else we got. Oh. Let's look at the duties. Do Karn again. Guild Hests. Leveling, they still need me, but I think I'm maxed out on seals. Actually, you know what we can do? So let's take a look at our mark bills. Our Raging Harriers in Mordona, Snowwolf Puffs in Kurthus. This one I'd have to wait for a fate, and that's boring. And then we have these ones I wouldn't be able to do with Dark Knight. So let's go take out these Snowwolf Puffs in Kurthus. So that sounds like a fun little hunting mission. Give me some allied seals. Alright. Where are you at, Wolfies? It's hunting time. A lot of crocs. Not so interested in the crocs. Wolfie's gotta be around here somewhere. But yeah, I've just had an absolute blast getting to play this Final Fantasy. That's the other thing, is the names in this are fantastic. Like, this is the first Discaterial Observatorium of Ethereal and Astrological Phenomena. What a great name. For, here we go, here's our Snow Wolves. for like a religious state that takes itself too seriously. Oh, nerve sever. I don't want you to sever my nerves. Sounds scary. Take care of this one. Got another wolf pup. I gotta do 4 of them. So I see a third one over there. Smack these wolves silly. But doing these hunt mark bills is nice because you can get riding maps for the various areas, which make your mounts go faster. Which is very, very convenient. Especially if you're running around in those areas doing tribal quests and whatnot. Okay, there's a couple more. So let me grab one of those. A little provoke. Separate it from its ally, so I don't have to do them 2 at a time. Also, like, these aren't wolves. This looks like a medieval drawing of a wolf, right? This was drawn by a monk who'd never seen one and had only had it described to him. Alright. Got our allied seals. How are we doing on currency, actually? Allied seals, we have 104. I think it's 250 for a riding map. 49k out of 5k, or 50k. Full on Gil. Got some Black Copper Gil, Steel and Maljac. Got a lot of stuff. But yeah, once again, I'd like to thank my sponsor, Babbel. Thanks so much for helping me out. If you want to help me out, go ahead and follow my link either in the panel or I will drop it in chat. You can get up to 60% off your subscription. And if you head there and pick one of the subscriptions on the landing page, one of the subscription packages, you'll be monetarily supporting the channel. But I want to, yeah, just again thank Babbel for giving me the opportunity because it's a cool service, and it, I mean, it's a fantastic deal, to be able to work with them. I think that's really cool. Like I said, I don't promote brands that I don't like, so I will never shill to you something that I think is not worth it. I think it's neat. As we saw, the lessons are pretty solidly put together by like actual experts, not just like some AI threw stuff together, especially now with all the AI nonsense, where it's like stealing people's original work. It's good to see that. So let's see, we got a couple in Kurthan Western, couple in Dravanian Forelands. What do we got here? More Kurthan Western and Dravanian Forelands plus Churning Mists. So let's check out Kurthus West. Kurthus West is one of the new Heaven's Ward. I say new. It's been in the game for a while, but to me, it's the new thing. Alright. So where actually are these things? We got, there's Silver Wolves. Polar Bears was one. Take a look at the actual mark bill. So twin pools, and then twin pools. Okay, so all of these guys are in twin pools, which is over here. That's a Yeti. That's not what I want. Slate Yeti. Those are Zoblins. Zoblins? That's just more Yetis. should be around here somewhere. Oh, weird. There's just like a little hole that goes up. Oh, I should switch before I forget back to Dragoon, because this area is over-leveled for my Dark Knight. Let's see. More Yetis. Am I misremembering? Oh, Twin Pools is way over there. Okay. I'm just not at Twin Pools yet. That's why I can't find anything. Let's see. Now we're kind of in between Red Room and Twin Pools. Here we go. Should be some polar bears out here. Yeah, there we go. Hello, polar bear. I love the Dragoon abilities because you're kind of required, if you're not like in a party, to just run circles around the enemy so you can get the like flank bonus, which I just think is very silly. Alright, that's one polar bear, we gotta get 3. Get our feint and lance charge. Some extra DPS out on this guy. Alright, okay. And there's our last polar bear. Do a dragon fire dive just for style points. Alright. Bonk. Let's see if we can't find anybody else on our list. I don't want to be in the Fate. Get some runes. Rims. What's up by the Dreaming Dragon? Gelato. What's that? Ice Commander. Cool looking enemy. It's like a construct made out of ice and hatred. So where are our other guys? Hooey. Here we go, here's some guys. Are these on our list? No. Vindthurs. A big dragon corpse. Oh, a bigger dragon corpse. Let's see. Here we go. Archaeornis. Hello, my friend. It's a cool creature design. It's like feathered. Let's up a little buff here. There we go. There's another one over there. You gotta do 3 of them. Okay. Just like the polar bears. Let's do another dragon fire dive for style. Get our power boost set up. Power surge. Use that on the next one. Got my wheel and slice. Wheel in motion. Regen on. Get out of here. Alright. I'm starting to flag a little bit, so I think we'll call it there for today's stream. But thank you everyone for tuning in and hanging out. Let's see who is available to raid. Oh, we can go raid Puffy. Let's go raid Puffy. Just make sure that she's not about to end. She is watching some sort of video. My tummy hurts, but I'm being so brave right now is the title of her stream. Let's go raid Puffy. But yeah, again, thank you everyone for coming. Thanks to Babbel. If you want to use my link, you can help support the stream and get a cool language learning experience. Thanks everyone.